Hello, my friends, and welcome to Hey Mom, Play This. I'm Kimmy Amber, and I play games so that you can decide through my gameplay whether you would like to play them as well. I'm on my Sky Children of the Light. I'm doing a series so that you can see the play of Sky Children of the Light. This is one of my favorite games. I love this game. There's a lot of replayability. I started playing this not quite a year ago, and I play it every single day. I play on a PC with keyboard and mouse. It's also available as a mobile. It's available on Switch, the Steam Deck, the new Steam Deck, and what's the other thing? iOS, Android, Steam Deck, Switch, and the PC. All right, this is episode one, two, three, four. This is episode 5. We are going to have to, that's not going to help us. We jumped out of the temple. Valley of Triumph. We jumped out of the temple. I'm actually recording this on the same day that I just recorded this one. But we went out of the temple through the front door. So we don't have our next portal active yet. We're going to have to go back to the temple and go out the back door. Now we are in the temple. There's usually some light, colored light that we can get here to increase our dyes. You light the candles, and then you can see the elder temple scene. We've already seen that, so it's really going to be a very relatively short scene and take us to the constellation. But if we escape out of this, now it opens the back door for us. Because you have to complete the area in order to initialize the next. What's going on here? Oh, it's been a while since I've actually gone through the back doors of the temple. You have to complete that section, including going through the back door of the temple, in order to, we have control again, in order to initialize the portal to the next realm. Oh, what is that? That looks like the Elder Manta from the event area, the similar silhouette. Now if I deep call, long beep, let's get some more energy out of the clouds. The star shows up of where are you going? That's in case you get turned around or lost in your game. So then you have an idea where you're supposed to go and look. This is the social area, the landing area for the next realm, which is called Golden Wasteland. We're actually going to go back to the portals real quick. And there's our next portal being initiated. Golden Wasteland. And this realm, I hated it for the longest time because it's a little scary. It's not really scary. Well, it depends on what you consider scary. It's a little unsettling. This is the second area. In episode 1, 2, 3, we talked about how the environment affects our light. The rain there can diminish our light. There is in this area, the same thing. There's a little bridge over there, and at some point there will be a boat over there that will take us to one of the side areas of Golden Wasteland. We're going to get the map for our social area. If you wanted to change your clothes, the wardrobe closet is over there. And we need to go to that temple. Now, there was no boat on that bridge, and there doesn't appear to be anything except the closet over here. So, our only way forward is to jump off this ledge over here. And the wind takes us flying. I told you about the Vault of Knowledge. That's where the quests for this day are. We have not gotten to Vault of Knowledge. I might actually record the Vault of Knowledge episode today as well, so that I can get all of these posted. When you land, the instinct is to head over to that area, but we're going to try. I came back this direction to get on top of this structure because it puts me a little higher. I don't have a whole lot of wing light, so I can't go very far or very high, but we're going to try to get up there. We're headed for that platform. Ooh, we're going to make it because there is a wing light child up here. And remember, our wing lights give us new wings, that represented by that section that's yellow and dark on the top there. And that's our energy for flying. And we're going to need 10 more wing light children in order to get our next cape wing. There's another one right there. We're going to go down there and get that as well. See where those people are? That head means that's an actual player character, same as the star. But they're over here on a darkness plant, a colored darkness plant, where we get the light that we make into colored dyes to customize our clothing. So we're going to come over here in Golden Wasteland. Our colors are purple, blue, and black. And we're going to use the F. We could also, when those butterflies are nearby, see now it's loading up our little jars. We could also use the butterfly catcher emote to gather those butterflies to us. All right, so there are darkness plants in different parts of basically every screen in Golden Wasteland. Very few candles, most of it is darkness plants. Where those lights were was one. We're actually going to go this way. There's another colored light plant. And I'll show you how, since this one actually exists, I'll show you how to. Now, while we're standing in water, you see how the light is being drained. The energy is being drained out of my cape. There is no candle here for me to get back that light. So we're going to burn the darkness real quick and go fly over here. So this is how you would get the colored light out of this plant. The colors on these tendrils give you an idea what color you can collect from this plant, so purple and the blue. It's possible that there's some black in here. Black is a very, very rare color, more rare actually than white. So we would have to burn all of these tendrils all the way down to burn that last bulb like we did on the one that we came into. The ends of these hard to reach vines at the bottom there are also sensitive to deep calls. So if we were to hold down our mouse button and deep call, and on a phone you actually put your finger on your child and hold it to get this deep call. But you see how the tendrils are starting to recede. I'm not going to finish this plant. I'm going to go on. I forgot to set a timer again. Good heavens, we're 17 minutes in. So there, as I said, there are lights, darkness plants in different areas. Burning the darkness plants gives us our light, our wax lights. I have you at a bit of a disadvantage because I know where these lights are. I also know where the spirits are, so we're going to go over here and catch our first ancestral spirit, or Golden Wasteland. If one of your quests for Golden Wasteland is to relive, there we go, relive a spirit's memory in Vault of Knowledge. So if sometimes those come up for each area. It's not every single day that you have a relive a spirit. But in Golden Wasteland, this one is the shortest. There are only 2 steps to this follow. Follow the fainting warrior to relieve their memories. Hear that beep beep in the background? That's those folks over there, and they're deep calling. Let me get control of my screen again. They're deep calling that color bulb, the color darkness plant over there that we were just at. When you're by yourself doing some of these, there is normally a darkness plant here. When you're by yourself doing those color butterfly darkness plants, you can work on the longer tendril and beep on some of the smaller ones. By the time you get the longer one done, the others will have shrunk. This is the fainting warrior. Looks to me like he's hurt. And now we have a new emote, and I laughed so hard the first time I saw this. Honk. I still think it's funny. It's one of my favorite emotes. And we have an ancestral spirit. There are still 29 to go, folks. Let's grab this color while we're here. In episode 3, I told you I have a route for most of my realms. This is just the way I have gone because it has helped me be sure that I've gotten all of the areas. You may find it an easier route. We have another ancestral spirit over here. We're going to go ahead and grab that one too. You may find an easier route or one that makes more sense to you. This is just my route. Darkness crabs. Somebody came through here and long called, which is why all of these crabs are upside down on their heads. They will hit you and take away some of your energy. So, particularly when there's a whole bunch of them nearby, we deep call them flip them on their heads, and they're no longer a danger to us, to our light. I didn't catch the name of this one. And our new emote, which we aren't seeing ourselves do. So let's go into the emote menu. That was this one. We're hiding. That's what we're doing. And this one you actually have to make a movement in order to get out. In Valley of Triumph, we got that emote, or skating. And then we just got this one. In Valley of Triumph, we also got this stance. Stand up first. Hands on our hips. Because Valley of Triumph, right? This is the standard that we have had. Hands on the hip. It gives, you can see more of the pants, the clothing. We're going to go out this door. And I'm very, very sorry. I don't know the names of these sections. This area is called Broken Temple. Then we're going to have the graveyard entrance and the graveyard. Those are the next sections. Get back to my game here. All right. We're going into the Broken Temple. Now this storyline kind of in this area, you get the impression that there was a great battle here. A lot of our ancestral spirits are military folks, like that fainting warrior. He looked like he was hurt. There's another ancestral spirit we're not going to do today. Now look in the background. That black thing moving. It's called a dark dragon. Most people just call it a krill. Its light has turned red. It's found something that it's going to focus on, and it ate it up. Now, if you are the something that it focuses on, it will turn you dark. It takes all of your light away. And it can actually take some of your wing lights away, which means you would have to go back and find those children spirits, wing light spirits, like that one over there. You would have to look at your maps, find out which ones you are missing. Oh, he didn't finish lighting this. Now, you don't want to be seen by the dark dragon. That last NPC that was there was seen. There are places to hide. See, he got seen. There are places to hide all over Golden Wasteland that you can get out of the view of the dark dragon. The krill, excuse me, the krill will continue to look for you, and as long as it finds a target, it will stay in that. Oh, it is possible to dodge the dark dragon. Now he's way up there. And he's going to come back into this area, so I'm going to wait for him to pass us. I don't have a whole lot of light to work with, and I don't want to get seen by him. So once his light passes us, and you can see the blue light, that's one way to place where he is the blue light. We're going to fly in behind him and get up on this piping so that we can follow him without a chance of him finding us. We're going to wait till he goes back the other direction, just in case, so we don't get caught up, we don't get seen while we go down here to get this wing light child. And then we're going to fly up here. So that's the entrance to the graveyard. There was a colored darkness plant there. We're going to move over here. Now, if you're up in this direction, it's possible when you're flying, like I said, to dodge the dragon. But if you happen to be over in this area, you would hide behind those blocks. Once you get past a certain point, he can't see you anymore. So he'll go by, but he doesn't see us. So running down this hallway is also a way to avoid being seen by him. If you are seen, he will follow you in here, so you still need to find a way to hide as quick as you can. And this is one of those. This little alcove. There are lights in here from darkness plants. This one alternates between that alcove and this alcove. And the thing about Golden Wasteland is these plants that alternate. On Sunday, every plant in Golden Wasteland is available. So it's a great way to pick up a whole lot of candle wax. Let's forge that candle. Now, this is the graveyard, and I actually do it not right now. If we go over to this side and up this little ramp, there's a spirit gate. And this spirit gate requires 1 of 1. I can go through this spirit gate right now because I've got 2 of them following me. There's also a way into that same next section over here, and there's no spirit gate on this one. So I could fly up that direction and go through this upper pipe. This is, for a lot of people, the preferred way to get in this next section, which is called Crab Fields, and you'll see why when we get down to the bottom. But the reason this is the preferred way, particularly when you don't have a whole lot of wing lights, is that there is a wing light child around this corner in the wall. And so it's easier to get to if you're already up a little high. We're going to close our wing, land next to our friend, and now we've gotten an extra wing light. We're at 29. So now we're going to fly down. There's a color darkness plant. They take a minute to do, so I'm not going to take the time to burn that one off. There is, sometimes the darkness plants are just tiny like this. They only take a second to do. But we're going to go ahead and do that. And this one has a black light. So it's a good opportunity to get some black light. You don't have to be right on top of them. You can be down here. It's got 2 black. I'm hiding because his light can actually see this area. And when you use that F key to bring down those butterflies, it takes a minute and you can actually end up being stuck. All right, there's some light right here. Oh, there isn't today, which means it's in an alternate spot. And there's another wing light child. There's another ancestral spirit. We're definitely not going to do that one today. It's a guide. I told you if you do a long call, you can flip over the darkness crabs. There's usually a light here. I don't know if, while I was talking if we collected those lights or not. Now the funny thing is, the other active crabs will go over and flip those crabs back up. See, he took some of our light away. You can jump and ignore, get away from them. I didn't want to be up top. I wanted to be down here. And I'm going to, if you hear that noise, ways. That's the dark dragon. We gotta flip our crabs over. That was the dark dragon going by. Oh yeah, you can pick up the crabs when they're upside down. Oh, come on. Just for that. You can pick them up and carry them around when they're upside down. Only when they're upside down. Alright, so the dark dragon went by. There's a darkness plant here. This is one that not a lot of people get because it's in the path of the dark dragon, the krill. And here's the alternate for that very first one that that I showed you. I said the alternate plant that wasn't there. Going backward because I did not get the mapstone for this area. I was checking the time. That's why I wasn't paying attention to where I was flying. I really need to either move a clock here or remember to set my phone, the timer on my phone. But I never do, and I have to keep popping back to look at the clock. Alright, this is crab fields. We already saw that there are a couple of ancestral spirits, this symbol here, that we did not get and we're not going to get, simply because I do not like being hit by the dark dragon, and they are, a couple of them are escort quests. Alright, so this is the one that was space that was missing. I'm going back through this because it's my pattern. Here's where we got the first. Ooh, see, I told you now look, I have no light on my cape. If I stand in the water, you see how the light is going away from my cape? We got hit. Okay, this is what happens when you get hit and you have no light on your cape. You lose one or more. Come on. Can we get to it? If not, we're going to have to go. And the longer you're in it, now that shows me that I'll put up my. Now, I put up my candle. We're an acquaintance. She can light me by. That's the shyness. And thank you. She can light me by long calling if you're an acquaintance or higher. So this was where that. So I had one of my wing lights. Remember, we had 29, right? If I go in here, and oh, I do. She caught it for me. Fabulous. Or I had 30 and I just don't realize it. So here's my pattern here. I would go out and get the light that was over there that we burned. An alternate spot when that one isn't there is over there where the light just passed. What? Don't bring him in here. Don't bring him in here. All right, I'm a little low on light, so we're going to come over here and hug this little brazier. People can draw the krill to you. There's a hole up in there. There goes the krill above us. So you hear the sound, and another way to see that he's above you is this. There are also usually, there we go, some lights in here. Now, krill's going that way. We're going to jump off the boat this direction because there's another wing light spirit. And when you collect a wing light spirit, it regenerates all of your cape light for you. Now, if you are low on light, but you've already collected this, if you stand in or near this halo, it will also charge your light. So if for some reason you're someplace and you're getting a little low, you can find a candle, a brazier, or the halo of a wing light child and recharge your light. Some more. There are 2 black ones here. We're going to grab those. If you continued this direction, it would take you into the temple area, the last area. You can see it there a little bit in the background. We're not going that way because we did not finish the graveyard. And we're going to go back to that. There is a darkness plant there and some lights. Sometimes for whatever reason you can't actually see where these things are. So eventually you learn where they are so that you can get all of your candle wax. Well, we have some crabs running around here, so we're going to flip them so that we can, and that's the other way to get color, is to do a long haul near the butterflies, and the color will just accumulate to you. So I'll show you that again. We could put up our hand, but that takes a second, and that crab would have knocked us over. So, I mean, it immobilizes us for, a couple of seconds. So we flip that. Somebody burned that big plant over there. We're going to fly over there. Whoops. I fell on my face, or my back. We're going to fly over there real fast and collect those as well. Because we need color in order to customize our clothing when we get it. Alright, so we came in that top tunnel over there. That bottom tunnel there is the one that had the spirit gate on it. But there's another way out. And again, this is my route. You may find a different route. I have a friend that does graveyard first. And there is a spirit gate on this exit from the graveyard. So now we are actually to the right of where the graveyard entrance was. And this is the campfire, campfire, I think it's what it's called. These crabs are friendly. Maybe not this one. Yes, these are friendly. They won't run into you. Now, there's normally a spirit here too. We haven't gotten to that point. I'm going to walk around the campfire and see if there are any balls of light. There are not. I'm going to fly up here because there is one in this pot. And these crabs are sitting there. They're supposed to be dinner. We don't want them to be dinner. We're going to let them free. Now watch the crabs. They fall down. And then they blow you hearts. It's so cute. But this fire will also throw out, there's one, throw out balls of light that you burn, and you get a little couple of wax out of it. We're going to go straight up because there is a wing light child here. But it also gets us up high. And this is that, we're not going to do that color plant. This is where we went into the tunnels that took us to Crab Field. So this is the entrance to Graveyard. And we're back where we started in kind of the Golden Wasteland. This crab that we just overflew, he is not a friendly crab. All of the krill have a route, a set route that they go on. So once that one passes, we can do just like we did with that first krill, and we can run past him or fly past him. they do occasionally turn around, so be cautious even though you think you're clear. This is one of the darkness plants that is not always there. We're going to go around this direction and try to avoid that krill flying around him a little bit. There is an ancestral spirit there, but there is a winglight child over here. And my phone is blowing up. Some of my family are out of state. So I'm going to get someplace that it's kind of safe to be. Anywhere above the krill is usually a safe spot. Those darkness you can light. I don't fly very well. I don't hover very well. There are 4 steps and there are only 4 candle wax lights there, so I generally don't do that one. All right. So there is another winglight child over there, but there's one hiding on a ledge right over here. Do not think that this is a safe place to hide from the krill. The krill comes through this tunnel. So standing on that ledge, if he looks around, he can actually see you. All right, is he coming through here right now? He is. Where are you? I hear you. Oh, maybe he's not going to come through this time. He can come through from either direction. From this side, or coming this direction. Sometimes they turn around. Like right there, he just turned around. That's not his normal route. So, we're going to see if we can get up above krill again. He's turning around again, so he's down in Chairman. Are we the ones that are? Yes, he's cute on us, so we're going to hide. He's very scary noise. I mean, the crackle noise is already bad enough, but when he screams at you, it's terrible. He did. He turned around again, and he caught us in his sights. And because we were flying, we couldn't see the red to show us that he had seen us. Those were dark plants, so yes, black light or black color butterflies. And we're gonna beep because I don't want to be caught in case he turns around again. And I believe, let me think in my head and count here real quick. We had the child up there. We had the child in the, it looked like a bolt. We had the one on the wall. And we had this one. I believe there are only 4 here. Oh, you know what we didn't get was our mapstone. We'll have to get it on our next explore, because I don't want to go backward. So whether you came through the crab fields or came through the graveyard entryway, the steps we just passed over are the way into our last area of Golden Wasteland. Let's help these folks burn this down real quick. Because we don't mind having them die as well. Oh, so let's burn this one too. We should have all the tendrils. There we go. Oh, there are several black butterflies there. Now, unfortunately, when somebody beeps like that, hello, friend, it can pull the butterflies away from you. On the other hand, multiple people can put their hands up and the butterflies will just move from one person to the next. this is the graveyard. There's been a big battle here. So you see the spears and the shields that are littering the area. This is also the temple area. Do we have enough light to get there? We do not. Alright, so we're going to have to go get some light. Actually, this is not a bad thing. Let's get some light so that the water doesn't drain all of our energy and steal another wing light from us. Their cape is charged up. And our cape is charged up. We're going to go over here and get the mapstone. Sometimes these candles are already lit when you come up to them, so whoop. So then you can just sit down. Well, that does that. Alright, no, the last area we were in is called the graveyard, the one with all the krill. This is called the battlefield. And that's, you know, here's these barriers trying to prevent them from coming into this fortified area. We're going to find a way to get some energy here and see if we can't get enough energy. Will you? Oh, there's a candle pot. There is a wing light child up there. There's also additional lights up there. So we're going to try from this side to see if we can get all the way up there. There we go. Okay, so this is one of those darkness plants that isn't always there. The one we picked up down at the bottom, that's the alternate location. Then we have our wing light child, and we're going right there where that top ancestral spirit memory is hanging. We're going to go right up there. There is a way to hop up there over here on the side. We're going to try and just fly up here with a closed wing. And it says R to level up your wing. So we're at 35. We need 20 more for our 7th wing. We have 6 now. And we're going to... There's a periodic dark plant there. And then when we go down here where we found those lights a minute ago, we're not going to do that ancestor spirit. Then there's a plant there, and here's another alternate space over here in this corner. There would be one periodically. Oh, there's some black butterflies here. We're going to grab you. The further away from the butterflies, of course, the longer it takes to get to you. There is a darkness plant alternate spot right here. If it's not there, then it's over right here. Grab some more butterflies. They also fill up your energy as well. All butterflies do. When it's in the first spot, the alternate, then your lights are going to be here. When it's in the second one, it's over there where that brazier is. But if we go behind this pillar, we have another wing light child. Oh, now, I was hoping to be able to show this to you. But somebody has opened that gate, and when they do, 3 krill come out. walk around the area. You open that gate with this. You would put your candle to that. We're going to see if we can beat that krill. Both of them, actually. Now, we're going to run. We're going to run away. Once you get in the temple, they can't get you. And we have the last winglight child for Golden Wasteland is here. We're in the temple. And by the time we get through this and we get the last door open, we're gonna be done for today. Some extra candles. Our mapstone. There's the two elders that have been, ancestor spirits that have been following us around. Very much a warrior. One more key to our end space door. Almost done. And release our ancestor spirits back to the universe. For the Golden Wasteland constellation. Our fainting warrior. We're going to get the spell. We're going to get the hearts. And there's also a wing buff. His hair. I believe further up on... Oh, I can't see it. There we go. I believe further up on his friendship tree is his mask. His headpiece. There's also the level 4 fainting spell. And then this one I couldn't remember. Frightened Refugee. Spell. Hearts. Her hair is also available with hearts. And I already told you I keep hearts for capes. The wing buff. We're getting very close to the point where we will have ascension candles and be able to advance these friendship trees. And then the level 2. And then we'll escape out the level 2 emote. I show you different levels of at least one emote in the 2.5 episode. Back out the back of the temple. This one you cannot actually go out the front door. And this area, this is our next realm. This is called, you can now favorite your expressions. Select the star in the expressions menu to learn more. Let's do that. Expressions menu. the emote menu. Expressions. Let's unlock the ability to favorite our expressions. Hold Z. So we have 8 spaces that we can edit. See the R down there? Edit those, and we can put any one of our emotes in there. So we use the wave quite a bit. We're going to put that, let's put that in 2. And then, because it's fun, let's put the faint in 8. We want the butterfly charmer, and on my personal account it's in 3, so we're going to put that there. Let's see, what else should we put? How about the point? You can either, once you've clicked on this, you can just hit the key that you want to keybind it to, or you can, as I've been doing, click it. I don't use the portals on my keybind because I've got it up here. So do we have sitting down? We don't have sitting down. Let's put sitting down in 2, and we'll put the wave in 5. That sounds good. And then that was a yawn. This was a yawn. I think this was a giggle, right? Let's put the giggle there. And then well, we'll leave the cowering, but that's how you set it up. And then you just push the number you want for the action that you want it to do. And I'll have to remember where I've put everything. Now we are at the entrance to Vault of Knowledge, and this is our quest area for the season. See the season candle over there with the blue lights? This is our area for the season quests. One of them is to catch that light. And I hate catching the lights. I am no good at it. We're just going to run in here real quick. There is no social area in Vault of Knowledge. No closet. We're going to see. Can't get that right now. So when you first come in here, if there's nobody else here, these are dark, and you have to go around and light those 4, and then these show up. That's seen as a cutscene, so you can actually later take it off. Here's candle number 3. Remember, there are 4 of those that you can get, and they combine into one candle. The 4th one is on the 2nd floor, and I'm not going to go up there. But there's a set of candles back over here as well. So we'll get those wax light. And I'm going to try and catch that light. I hate to do it, I really do. I'm so bad at it because I don't fly well. Oh, come on. See what I mean? I don't fly well. But if you're in a certain position, you can kind of jump into it. So now I've done one of the quests. I've gotten 3 of the 4 season candles. We're going to go back to the portals, and I will do Vault of Knowledge on the next episode. One more regular realm, and then we'll be in our end zone, the end of the story arc. And there's now our open portal to Vault of Knowledge. We're going to forge our candles. I have 5 hearts, 5 season candles, no season hearts, and 12 event tickets, plus 7 regular candles. Then I can come over here, and I could hit F on this statue to get the candles that I did earn from the daily quests. I don't have any friends, so I can't high-five anyone. We're eventually we'll have access I'm going to find somebody who will be our friend so that I can show you that. And let's see, where did I put? I put the wave on 5. So, thank you for coming along with me on our journey through Sky, Children of Light. This is, hey mom, play this. Words are hard. Hey mom, play this is the name of my channel. I am Kimmy Amber. I appreciate you coming to see my channel, going on this journey with me. I have posted a couple of other games, just demos of those games, not playthroughs. If you like what I've done, hit the like button. If you want to see any other videos that I post, you'll get a notification when I post those if you subscribe. Thank you so much. Again, this is Hey Mom, Play This on a playthrough of Sky, Children of the Light, and I'm Kimmy Amber. We'll see you in the next one.